try to give this a shot. Start number 8. Find the average rate of change. This is the number of hours spent traveling here on the x-axis, and the distance traveled in miles. Average rate of change just means the slope. So I have, it looks like, would that be 23? I don't know why it says 20 plus 3, but it looks like 23 minus 0 would go on the top, because this point down here will be 0, 0. 23 minus 0 over my x's would be 5 minus 0, so that'd be 23 divided by 5. 23 divided by 5 is, let's get the calculator here, make sure I don't make a mistake. 23 divided by 5 is 4.6. So my answer would be B, around 4.6 miles per hour. B. Right, the next one. Deep sea diving bell is being lowered at a constant rate. After 12 minutes, the bell is at a depth of 500 feet. After 55 minutes, the bell is at a depth of 1,400 feet. What is the average rate of lowering per minute? So I would just use these 2 points. After 12 minutes, it's at a depth of 500 feet. And after 55 minutes, it's at 1,400 feet. So I'm going to find the average rate of lowering. So I do slope, 1,400 minus 500 over 55 minus 12. 1,400 minus 500 is 900. 55 minus 12 is 43. 900 divided by 43 is 900 divided by 43. 20.9 feet per minute. So my answer, number 19, would be A. Make this go away. Nope. Okay. Number 20, the cost of manufacturing a molded part is related to the quantity produced during a production run. When 100 parts are produced, the cost is $300. When 300 parts are produced, the cost is $1,300. So 100 parts, cost is 300. 300 parts, cost is 1,300. So what is the average cost per part? Average cost per part, average rate of change. So 1,300 minus 300, y minus y, over 300 minus 100, x minus x. That's 1,000 over 200. 1,000 divided by 200 is $5 per part. So my answer, number 20, would be D. All right, now to some linear equations. Clear this off right quick. Scroll down. All right, 21, 22. Find the slope and the y-intercept of the line with a given equation. Well, in 21, it's already in slope-intercept form. So the slope is what is the coefficient of the x. So the slope is 3/4. And so now there's only really one answer, but let me make sure. The slope is 3/4. The y-intercept is what's here. It's 0, -1. So my answer to 21 is B. 22, 5x minus 2y plus 5 equals 0. Problem is it's not in slope-intercept form. I'm going to come over here to a clean screen to try this one. 5x minus 2y plus 5. What number is that again? 22. 5x minus 2y plus 5. 5x minus 2y plus 5 equals 0. So I'm going to solve for y. Since everything's over here on the left, I'm going to move the y to the other side because that's really what I need to solve for. So I'm going to take this minus 2y, moving over here, which makes 2y. Now to solve for y, I'd have to divide everything by 2. So I get 5/2 x plus 5/2 equals y. So this is the same thing as saying y equals 5/2 x plus 5/2. The slope is 5/2 and the y-intercept is 5/2. Y equals mx plus b. M is slope, b is y-intercept. So I look over here, I need a slope of 5/2 and a y-intercept of 5/2. So my answer, slope of positive 5/2, y-intercept of positive 5/2. Watch your signs on these because they all have some sort of a 5/2, some positive, some negative, but I need them both to be positive, which is A. 23, y equals 5/4 x minus 4. They want me to graph that. So I'm going to start at my y-intercept, which is -4, and put a dot. I'm going to count up 5. The slope is 5/4. That's rise over run. So from -4, count up 5 and over 4. I'm going to try to do this. And then do the best you can to draw a good line. All right, so that's what that line would look like. All right, let me clear a little bit of this out. Let me pause. All right, let's take a look at 24. To convert a temperature from degrees Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit, you multiply the temperature in degrees Celsius by 1.8 and then add 32 to the result. Express f as a linear function. So I need to have f equals, I need to take the Celsius and multiply it by 1.8 and then add 32 to the result. So let's see where I see that up here. Looks like it's this one, B, 1.8c plus 32. 25. The cost for labor associated with fixing a washing machine is computed as follows. There is a fixed charge of $35 for the repairman to come to the house, to which a charge of $22 per hour is added. Find an equation that can be used to determine the labor cost of repair that takes X hours. So it's going to be $35 to come out plus $22 per hour. Per hour is the rate. So my answer is going to be D, 35 plus 22X. X is the number of hours that they're there for. 26. Marty's T-shirt and jacket company is to produce a new line of jackets with embroidery of a Great Pyrenees dog on the front. There is fixed cost of $6.80 to set up for production and variable cost of $43 per jacket. Write an equation that can be used to determine the total cost. So I think the total cost would be $6.80 plus 43x, where x is the number of jackets. So I wrote the equation and use the equation to find the total cost of producing 90 jackets. So if they're going to produce 90 jackets, they would do 680 plus 43 times 90. 680 plus 43 times 90 is 680 plus 43 times 90, maybe, there we go, is $4,550 would be the cost. And that is D. $4,550. All right, now back to a line. Okay, write a slope-intercept form for this line shown. I need two things. I need to know the slope and I need to know the y-intercept. The y-intercept of this line, that's my B, is -1. And my slope is going to be a negative slope, so I just got to find 2 points. Here's a point, here's a point. To get from this point to this point, I would need to go down 2 and over 1. So my slope is going to be down 2 over 1, or just -2. So I'm looking for y equals -2x minus 1, which is going to be B. All right, I'm going to start right there. I've got to run to the office. I will pick up with number 28 when I get back.